everybody? Welcome to week 7, chapter 7 of the Noname podcast. If you couldn't tell already by my voice, you should know who it is. But like always, we will reintroduce ourselves. First off, we have me, your boy Dre, aka Dynamic Dre. And on the other end, we have our humble co-host.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Travis, man. Hope y'all doing good out there.
Travis, how you doing today, man?
I mean, I'm all right, bro. Before we got on the air, I had to get into a little bit of a fight with mosquito babies out in my backyard, but
Mosquito
other than that,
babies.
I'm straight. Yeah, man. It's been raining, and I left the little wheelbarrow standing up, so it was full of water.
Mm-hmm.
Breeding ground, bro.
Hell
Like
no.
a legit battle, dog. All over the place.
Yeah, I feel you. But,
How you doing, though, brother?
Can't really complain. A little bit of tired, little tired. Still adjusting to the new shift. But I think I finally started getting into a little groove and routine that's really helping me get my life squared away and back on track and whatnot.
It's good, man. It's always good to fall into a routine sometimes.
Oh yeah, definitely. When you don't have a routine or a schedule, and it's like free and open, that can be some truly chaotic shit. Just because, like you don't have a routine, like you don't have a set plan to follow.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt to step out sometimes, but, for sure it's good to have some sort of structure for your day because, like you just said, if not, that shit's going to be chaotic as hell.
Oh, yes, sir. So, bit of a crazy, long week, but we just want to start out by giving a little tribute or shout out to a great man. Rest in peace, the king himself, King T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman.
Yes,
He left us. He left this earth last weekend, and when I first heard the news and saw them post, I was in complete disbelief. Like I thought it was one of those celebrity death hoax, and that shit really caught me off guard.
Yeah, it hurt me, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just scrolling down on my phone on Facebook last weekend, and I saw it. I'm like, fam, you gotta be kidding me. It's one of those ones that you would just never expect, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Never would have expected it. You never knew the dude was sick the way he just, every movie just seemed like he gave his all to it,
And how private he kept it.
Yeah, just knowing that he was sick since 2016 and looking at all the movies he's done between that time is just crazy to me. So definitely RIP to Chadwick Boseman, man. Definitely appreciate everything that he did in that short time that he was with us, but, definitely grateful to, have had him here.
Yeah, definitely. To lose, like even he died at I believe 43, which we're 26, but 43 is still young, especially
So
to
young,
die
man.
unexpected. R.I.P. And shout out to him because his most prominent films, as of recent were as King T'Challa, aka Black Panther in Marvel Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame, and of course his own solo movie Black Panther, which was a real proud moment in the black community because it showed that like this black superhero can really be a role model for the younger generation growing up. Like sure we had Static Shock, Blade, but to be honest they did not have the impact that Black Panther did like he did in today's society. And then he also had some really dope roles of other famous African American males in our community. Like for example, he played Thurgood Marshall in the movie Marshall. He played the famous James Brown in the movie Get On Up, as well as Jackie Robinson in the movie 42. All important figures in the African American community, man.
Yeah, for sure, dude. And the reason why his death was a little eerie to me is because me and my wife, on the weeks that I've been off for, the whole coronavirus thing, it seemed like almost every other night Get On Up was on TV. And it was strange. I was like, honestly, I never knew that he even did that movie. And we just, the first time we watched it all the way through, next time it was kind of just in the background.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, I think it was like that following weekend after we watched it the second time.
It really
is when
hit.
He passed. Yeah, man. I'm like, wow. You just never know, bro. So.
Yeah, life is short.
Very short, man. R.I.P. to Chadwick Boseman, man, for real.
Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P. to Chadwick, man. Great actor. Really left his mark on the world, not just in movies, but also in philanthropy and speaking to his people, to his culture.
For sure. Yep. Definitely appreciate it, man.
Yep. So to try to lighten the mood and everything, we had a caller. Well, a caller. We had a fan that had called in, and they had a very important question to ask you, Travis. You think you're ready for your first on air phone call?
Yeah, let's get the phone call going, man.
All right, cool. This is what our listener had to say.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Paul here from Beaver Creek, Michigan. I'm a long-time listener, long-time big fan. You two dudes are hilarious.
Come on, bruh. You ain't letting it play.
Thank you guys.
Hold on. I'm gonna start that shit over. I'm gonna start the call over.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Paul here from Beaver Creek, Michigan. I'm a long-time listener, long-time big fan. You two dudes are hilarious. Yeah, Andre and Travis, you guys always crack me up. I'm always playing your guys' podcast on. I want to call in to
Bruh,
ask you guys
you're
what
not
the
even
heck
letting it play.
All right.
is it true?
Do I have to restart it again?
I just didn't hear the question.
Bro, you have to listen.
Okay, I'm listening. All
right, so listen.
I'm listening.
All right, so third time the charm. Hopefully, let's just pick this up. Just try to listen, man.
Travis, you guys always crack me up. I'm always playing your guys' podcast on my way home, but I wanted to call in to ask you guys, or to ask Travis, I guess. Is it true, Travis, that back in the day when you and Andre were in middle school, that you were a victim of a jumping in the school bathroom while taking a shit? We as the fans want to know, is that story true?
Damn.
Oh man!
Shout out Paul. Shout out Paul from I think he said nigga said Beaver Creek, Michigan. We appreciate your call, man, and that shit was way to left field with that question, bro.
Very out of left field. How
but
does he even know?
But luckily that shit wasn't directed at me. He asked you. He asked you if you were, quote, the victim of a jumping back when we were in middle school in the school bathroom while taking a shit. That's crazy.
It is crazy, man. But you've told the story pretty well, bro. But I wasn't a victim. I was a survivor. Okay, let's use these words. You peacefully trying to take a dump in the stall. Somebody kick it down. Two of them at that, one pants down. So I had to do what I had to do, bro. It is what it is. I don't even know how you knew that story.
Yeah, that's crazy. This motherfucker.
Yeah, it is.
Dre. This man on some DJ Vlad research shit.
For sure. That's like a story that was, just kind of kept in a circle, Dre. I just don't know how he knew.
Yeah, I also want to know how Paul from Beaver Creek knew how to call me and get my contact information. But
that's a good
crazy
question. Yeah,
but
that's nuts.
There you have it. If you're listening to this, Paul from Beaver Creek, Michigan. But he wasn't a victim. He was a survivor.
Thank you. Get it right next time, Paul. But I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
thank you for your call, man, for sure.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you tuning in every week, listening to us fucking two goofballs on your way home from work.
For sure.
And we definitely appreciate our
all of our listeners, man.
Our listeners and whatnot.
All 18 of y'all, man. We appreciate y'all, man. For sure.
Always.
But while we on the subject of bathrooms again.
Oh shit.
I was at work and I'm using the bathroom. And especially I don't know how it is for women, but in the men's restroom, if there's three stalls, right? Or urinals. If there's two people at one of the urinals, so one person on one side, one's on the other, the middle is empty, right?
Yeah.
And there's mad stalls open still, the enclosed joints. When you come into the bathroom, are you writing B word and going to piss in the middle, or are you gonna go ahead and go into one of the stalls?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a stall, like, just because it's unwritten male etiquette that unless you're like in a fucking club or a busy ass bathroom, like if there's space between stalls or the shitter and whatnot, then like I'm not gonna be elbow to elbow against a dude. Like if he's at stall 1, stall 2's open, I'm going to stall 3. Like exactly. I'm not gonna be right beside him. Like The only exception is, like I said, if you're like in a busy ass club, a busy ass venue, and it's like at that point, hey, you're just in there to get in, do your thing, and get out and whatnot.
So this situation happened to me the other day, where I'm in the stall on the far left, not the stall, but the urinal on the far left. Dude's on the far right. One's in the middle. Mad of the other stalls are open. You know what I'm saying? Dude just comes in there right away, and he kind of like leans on the other dude's little divider joint. I'm like, fam, what are you doing, dog? First of all, you just broke like 3 codes. So I go ahead and rinse my hands off, and I leave. Wash my hands and I leave. And I started thinking, I was like, man, there's been so many times that like in the restrooms like that aren't even crowded, that a dude would just come right in the middle, or like you're in there trying to take a dump and somebody sits right next to you when there's mad other stalls open. It's like, come on, bro. It's an unwritten etiquette in the bathroom. Like same way if like me and you were having a conversation, and before we walk in, well, as soon as we hit the door, more than likely that conversation stops, bro. Like I'm not going to keep talking to you while I'm taking a piss. Like that's just kind of weird, and that happens to me a lot. Yeah, like where people still try to keep on a conversation. I'm like, fam, let's just pick this up later.
Yeah, definitely. Like that shit. I already hate being in bathrooms with like numerous people, but you got to be a special kind of simpleton to want to strike up a conversation when essentially you're in the bathroom talking to someone or they're talking to you. When at that point, both of you got your joints out, doing your business.
Exactly.
Like bro, like I'm already, excuse me, standing beside you when I don't want to be, but now you want to try to have the most randomest of conversations in the most randomest of locations. Nah, I'm good, dog. Like there's the unwritten rules of bathroom etiquette and whatnot, and I ain't having that shit. Like I'm gonna be like, yep, all right.
Yeah, like shut up, Nick. Like, why are you still talking to me?
Yeah, like, why are you talking to me to begin with?
Yeah.
Unless it's like we're coworkers and it's like something like vastly important or work related, which it shouldn't be fucking spoken about in the bathroom anyway.
Facts.
But like there is no reason to have any sort of conversation in the bathroom. Like I would literally rather hear the piss hit the water than someone being like, it's gonna rain later today. How do you feel about that?
Like I'm not talking weather with you.
Yeah, I'm not talking anything with you. Like
I was about to say, the only time I say it's okay though is like if you just walk in and somebody's at the sink and they're like, "Hey man, what's going on?" and you be like, "What's going on?" and that's it.
Yeah,
like,
if it's like
after that, stop talking.
Yeah, like a high and by,
Yeah, like after that, just stop talking to me, bro.
Yeah, like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, 100%.
Shit's crazy. And then what about other locations though, like bowling alleys and whatnot?
Dude, so I learned this the hard way, right? Go bowling, and I was getting a dirty look from this older dude in the other lane. I'm like, the fuck is this nigga's problem? Like, what's wrong with you? Right? So I sit down, I think it was my dad, and he was like, yeah, when you go up to bowl, you gotta wait for the person in the other lane to go first. I'm like, oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like certain like public spaces with their etiquette rules that are like unwritten that you're just supposed to know can kind of like make the whole experience a little bit annoying. Cause I'm like, especially if it's one of the people that's got to do all the fucking movements and position and do all this. I'm like, fam, can you please just roll this ball down the lane so we can get this moving?
Yeah, man.
Like,
knock your goddamn pins down so I can get my shit knocked out and fucking continue on with my social outing or my date or whatever the event is. Because I ain't fucking going to bowl by myself for one. Cause
facts. That's weird.
First fact, I fucking hate bowling. I literally only do it if it's like a group event or like date night or something, because I know I hate it. So I'm only going to tolerate it if I'm with good people or there's been a couple beverages involved.
Now that you said that, it reminded me of the one good time I had a great experience at a bowling alley. I went with my wife to this place in I think it's Bethesda. It's called Lucky Strike, I think. If I'm right, I think it's Lucky Strike. Bro, they have some great food. They have they have all types of drinks in there. And then and they had the music. Huh?
Sound like the spot.
Yeah, dude, it's really chill. Like this is definitely one of the best bowling alleys I've ever been to.
Mm-hmm.
And they had the like the blue light down on the bowling alley. They had mad TVs in your area, lights real low. Like it was chill. It wasn't like those ones you go to where it's like, fam, this looks like the like straight out the fucking 80s or something. Like they didn't do any upgrades. All they do is just polish the little lane floor and keep it moving. They're like, yep, go ahead and bowl. Still got the old chairs in that joint, nasty carpet that got throw up on it, fucking nacho stains, all types of stuff. So yeah, I agree with you, bro. I hate bowling alleys.
I not that I hate bowling alleys. I just hate the sport itself. Like I said, it's to me it truly is boring and whatnot. It's something I can only tolerate if it's, like I said, date night, group event, or like I said, or there's some drink in the system and the people wanna go hit it up. Then I'll put my feelings and emotions aside and just bowl for the sake of being social and hanging out with the crew and whatnot.
Yeah, that's true.
And I've seen they had this back in Masawa from time to time, and even some places out here have it where they have like midnight bowling where like it's like neon, like they put like the whole light system on. Like they even have like the lanes have the strips that glow in certain spots, and then the ball is like neon or fluorescent, which I think that looks pretty fucking cool, especially when that black light hits the pins and the pins are lit up like that. That's like a cool event. Like that's something that shakes up the norm from just bright ass lights and a shiny ass slick lane reflected in your face. Whereas like if there's a theme, okay, that might entice me to want to try it or do it, more often and whatnot. Yeah,
that's true. It kind of reminds me of how they made golfing fun now with Top Golf. Like they put a whole spin on it,
Yeah.
That's a good date night thing too, even though I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I personally haven't been to Top Golf, which there's one here in Vegas, I think down at the MGM that I know a bunch of coworkers that hit that up from time to time and everything, but I personally haven't done it yet. I've done like mini golf out the ass like all the fucking time, which is there rules for that too? Like granted, mini golf it's only one person at a time, but is there like some social etiquette even in that regard for when you're mini golfing, even with the fam or the missus or the little honey dip or girl or even just the boys of the crew?
Yeah, like that's almost reminds me like with skating. I'm pretty sure there's like some sort of etiquette that goes with skating and shit. Like if you're slow, stay to the far right or some crap. It is like
hug the rail.
Hug the rail, and then you got the dudes over there showing off dancing, and you looking at them like trip your ass up, doing spins past me, and then skating backwards like you're cool.
I feel like when it comes to skating, that's the most disrespectful flex ever. When a motherfucker like moves past you. And you hear like the little air go like whoosh, and the motherfucker spin around. He just like looking,
staring
like,
at you.
Motherfucker looking at you while he moving backwards, like you bitch ass nigga. Like
you just skate straight. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, be
crossing his legs.
Be a normal man, you fucking idiot. Like motherfucker out here flexing, but it's usually them sorry ass motherfuckers who trying to flex when they know. Oh man, this dude got badass bitch. Let me try to flex for her real quick. Like come on, dog. Like damn well you don't be skating in your neighborhood backwards and shit.
See, but that's the problem of doing them type of events though, bro. Like if you take a girl somewhere like that, it's always gonna be a dude that you have nothing to do with that's trying to flex like to get her attention.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, just chill with your friends and just, relax. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's how dudes do though.
If your mission or prerogative is to literally go out and try to take someone else's company or woman or female or girlfriend, significant other, whatever, what have you, that is some cornball shit. Like you literally went out of your way to like plan a social outing, like plan some shit to go out and do just to be like, all right man, my mission for the night is I'm gonna try to take this nigga's girl. I'm gonna try to take this dude's girl. I'm gonna try to take I'm taking somebody home from somebody else. Like bro, like
what's wrong with you, bro?
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like come on.
You gotta be like super lonely, or you just it's not even a friend for real. Like something gotta be wrong with you, bro. Like there's mad women.
No, but not even if it's like a friend. If it's just like a random dude.
Yeah, random dude.
That goes to the spot like solo. Like quick little story. Like I've seen it happen at the hookah lounge I go to, Azusa. So I can go there by myself,
Oh,
solo
man.
sometimes, just to chill. And I people watch. I'm either smoking my hookah, having a little drink, or even a good ass meal while I'm there.
Yes, sir.
And I just people watch. And there was this one dude who sat at a table in front of me. He was there solo also, but then these two separate parties walked in. It was a group of these two girls sat across from us, and this dude and his woman sat like a table, like two tables up from where they were sitting, and this dude legit asked the staff at Azusa, "Hey, can I move my setup to that table right there in the middle?" And I'm like, "That's kind of
why?
kind of weird, like
Yeah.
why you want to sit between two separate parties and whatnot." And then so I'm just minding my business, AirPods in, still thinking like that was a weird move, but whatever. And then he tries to make like small talk with the party with the two women, and like he's cracking jokes, talking to him and whatnot. I mean, at this point, I muted my music but kept my AirPods in because I was being a nosy ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I was eavesdropping. But he's just talking to him, trying to spit game, try to just break the ice, open a rapport with these women and stuff. And he's talking. He's like, "Oh, I noticed you guys don't have a hookah yet. I'm smoking on this whatever the fuck flavor it was." He's like, "Oh, you guys want to try it?" And they're like, "All right, yeah, sure, whatever." And then they bring him like the extra tips or whatever, and they're like, "Damn, that's good." And he's like, "Yeah, that's what's up." And like I think they order like something similar and whatnot, and then the conversation kind of dies down. But then out of the corner of his eye, I'm gonna assume he noticed because he made a move. He noticed that at the other party, the dude had walked out for some reason, like on the phone. So his woman was just sitting there chilling, at the table by herself, smoking or whatever, enjoying her drink. So he tries to, like, then steer his focus over to her. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? And he's like, "Hey, how you doing? Like, how's your evening going?" And she's like, "Fine." Like, "Oh," like, "Yeah, that's what's up. What kind of hookah you guys got?" And she was like, "I think we ordered some whatever the fuck flavor," she said. But it's like he's not directly asking her questions that pertain to her. He's asking like general questions, to try to crack that barrier, break the ice with her and whatnot. And then like I knew she wasn't having it when like he tried asking like one like direct targeted question and whatnot, and she was like, "Oh no, I'm just having a good ass night with my man. He's outside on the phone." And he's like right on. I respect that. Just chilling. Just making small talk. And she was like, "Mm-hmm."
Bruh.
And then like he took that as like, damn, my fucking my shot's blown. So then he was like, "All right, you guys have a good evening." Because at this point, homie had just walked back in and didn't necessarily see them talking, but he heard the door open and panned around and was like, "Oh shit, homie's back." So that's when he's like, "All right, yeah, you take care, have a good evening, enjoy the hookah or whatever." Motherfucker said enjoy it like he works there, like he knows that he set this shit up. So then he turned his attention back to
the other girls.
Yeah, back to other girls and whatnot, which I don't think went
That
anywhere.
was a cover, bro.
Yeah, I'm like this. Like, I knew something was up when when dude was like, hey, excuse me, can I move my setup to this table right? Like,
Oh, he had a plan.
yeah, like get the fuck out of here. Like, no one just randomly wants to sit between two occupied tables,
Yeah, it's wild. So I got a little story if we got time for it, man. I got a story.
Let it roll.
All right, so it was me and one of my homeboys, and he brought his girlfriend, and the problem was his girlfriend was already kind of like flirty, right? So, we sit down at this hookah spot. I could have swore I took you there, man. I think we talked about this before. It's somewhere in DC, and it's like themed after like a tiki bar kind of. But
was it the one that had the second floor?
No. That was the second time you came home. This is the time when you first got your first charger.
Okay.
When you came. Yeah, but I don't think you remember because we weren't there that long.
Yeah.
And it was New Year's. But we went there and we're sitting down and the way they kind of have it is, you know how you go into some of them hookah spots and it's got the long couches on the wall, and then you might have some tables in the middle.
Yes, sir.
And this, you know how DC's clubs are kind of like row homes in a way. So we go in there, we sit down, and this party comes in. It's a guy. It's like three guys, 2 girls, and you could tell the one dude was dolo, and then the other 2 must have been with the girls or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's sitting closest to us, and I'm facing them 2. So I'm smoking my hookah or whatever, and I had some rum and coke, so I'm feeling all right. And I look over, and he's like, Dre, like eyeballing her up and down, like not even trying to hide it.
This man giving her the TSA scan.
Yeah. So he's to her, so she's facing me, so he's to her right, and there's like a gap, and then him. So he's like sitting there, he's looking her up and down. He leans forward to kind of like look her up and down again to get her attention or whatever. And then she's like smiling, kind of rolling her eyes because she noticed. I'm like, you smiling at that, bro? Like, so I'm getting kind of blown. I'm irritated now. And then like he keeps doing it. So, that's my man. So I start dirty looking this nigga.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm looking at him like what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, you clearly see that, you know what I'm saying? Them 2 are together, even though she was, in my opinion, slightly entertaining it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, sometimes I feel like taking your girl out to like a club setting, you kind of asking for trouble sometimes, bro. Like, to be completely honest.
Yeah. But I mean,
it shouldn't be that way.
It shouldn't be that way, but it's a club setting. And like how I said, there's, excuse me, but there's always, like, you're at a club, so there's going to be niggas there, dudes there, guys there, who ain't there with their own side piece, so they're going to try to,
get yours.
They're going to pick up on whomever, not even knowing if they're there already with somebody, because, y'all could be chilling at a small little table, and then your woman could be like, hey, you chill and relax, I'll get us the drinks this time. And you're like, all right, shit, cool, bet. So that dude doesn't know that she told you to stay and chill in the chairs, whereas he just sees this attractive woman approaching the bar, and he's like,
there we go.
I bet that I'm about to slide through, see what's up. Nah, nigga, she already spoken for, dog. Try again. That's just how motherfucking dudes are to begin with, And like I said, it's the club setting. It's not like you took your wife to a fucking Pottery Barn or a Trader Joe's or some shit. Like, ain't nobody going to try to pick up a girl at a Trader Joe's or a fucking spin class.
That's not true though, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like, grocery stores, like, from what I've heard, that's like where the dudes go where they try to breed off of a single women.
Homie gonna slide up like,
oh, you like grapes, huh?
I see you're getting the vegan peanut butter, huh? Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I don't like mine too thick. Like, nigga, if you don't get out of here.
I like my peanut butter with crunchy nuts. Like, oh,
this dude.
Like, all right. Have a nice day. Bye.
I was going to say, get out of here, please. Thanks.
Yeah, like nigga, I'm grocery shopping. Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, there's just certain places, man, that you just shouldn't try to like pick people up. Like, a lot of times people just don't want to be bothered, and I feel like that's one of the spots. Like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm in the grocery store, if I don't know you, don't talk to me, bro. Like, I'm not here for conversation.
Yeah, and that all comes back to etiquette. Like, I guarantee you, I'm not a woman, so I don't know, but I'm gonna heavily assume that women don't want to be talked to or hit on at the fucking gym. Because, like, if you're at the gym,
oh, man,
you are there for a sole purpose. Like,
yeah.
And that's where, as a dude, you need to respect that. Like, yes, she may look good in the leggings, you know, the workout tank top and whatnot, but the gym is not the place. Keyword, not the place to try to meet someone or pick up on, because that's extremely, for one,
kind of
creepy, disrespectful, gross. Because just like you are there to lift some weights, do some cardio, work out, so are they. They are not there like for the attention shit. They are there to better themselves, work out, do their thing.
Yeah.
And like that's where etiquette is important. That there's a time and a place for everything. The gym, not it.
Well, so it's funny. one more little quick one, and then we can move on, bro. So,
All right.
there was a Gold's Gym that I used to go to when I lived in up near Annapolis. No, I was in Crofton at this time.
Gotcha.
So keep in mind, Dre, I used to go in there like 5 a.m, bro. I'm not even lying.
Off the
before
early.
work, off the early. So I'm hit the treadmill first, then I go over there and hit the elliptical. So in this Goals, you got to go downstairs to get to the weights.
Yep.
I'm sitting on the machine. I look to my left. There's a dude at the little pull-up station. You know how you had that station where you got the pull-up bars, and then you got the joint where you could do the I guess it's called the row, like the row machine. It's like that big old contraption. Dude had on denim jeans with the buckles on the pockets, a tank top, shades, a fucking do-rag, and a hat backwards. And he's like,
hold on.
and Tim's.
Fuck. What
And
kind of,
Tim's, bro.
What kind of jeans?
Dog, denim.
Like jeans.
Like
shorts?
baggy denim. No, bro. Full length jeans.
Oh shit! I don't know. I thought you said shorts. The nigga had
No,
on
with the-
jeans.
Yes, with the buckles on the pockets. Like he about to go to the farm real quick.
Nigga said the buckles, and you
So-
you didn't say Tim's, did you?
No, he had Tim's on.
Oh my
Tim's on, bro. So I'm like, where? How do you have this outfit on at 5 a.m? Like, did you come from somewhere? Or are you going somewhere? Like, what is going on?
My man left the farmhouse to get his fucking workout on it before he gets the daily chores started.
Bro, so you would never guess, right? There's a girl. I usually see her in there in the morning. She's working out, And here he go. He says something to her. I lie to you not, bro. He had the number in like 3-4 minutes, bro. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm sitting there. I'm like, bro, this is crazy.
Motherfucker walked in looking like groundkeeper Willie from The Simpsons,
Right.
And still pulled the digits.
At 5 a.m., bro, like you dress like that and still got the number. So I'm just like, it's crazy, bro. The gym is just full of weirdness.
After hearing that, I'm speechless. Like my man,
was too.
My man walked in looking like a ranch hand, and
Bro.
still pulled off the mission and got the digits
And still got the number.
before breakfast.
Nuts. Before breakfast. Before breakfast.
My man ain't have his home fries and fucking flapjacks yet.
Nothing.
And still,
Empty stomach.
this man took a W before the cows came home. That's crazy.
That's a good day, right?
Hell yeah. But you know something that's been kind of pissing me off that happened recently,
What's that?
bruh. It's happened in the past at various points in my life, but I absolutely hate when people mispronounce my name. So like,
Oh my God.
if you're reading it on paper and you say DeAndre because that's what you think it says because you're reading it, all right, cool. I'm gonna correct you. But if we're having a face-to-face conversation, we are in person, and you're about to, it could be a greeting or you're about to leave, and you say, hey, where's your name again? What's your name again, bro? And I say, oh, my name's Dondre. Dondre. And the homie's like, the person's like, oh, DeAndre? Like,
What?
what the fuck did I just say? Like, are you literally like, did you have a brain fart or are you consciously mispronouncing what you just heard? Hey, what was your name? Dondre. Oh, okay, DeAndre. Nigga,
That
where the fuck did you get DeAndre from? Like, sorry to
That
rant,
makes no
but
sense.
it's happened numerous times in my life, and it happened to me very recently, and I'm like, holy shit, that is not what I said. That'd be like if someone said, oh, nice to meet you. What's your name? Oh, my name's Travis Brooks. Oh, Tarvis Books? Okay, what's up,
Oh
bro?
my God.
Like,
Oh,
is that what you heard?
bro.
I literally said Travis Brooks, not Tarvis Books. Tarvis Books.
You know what I get a lot? So there's this dude that calls me at work, and he calls me Chris, right?
Chris.
I've corrected him so many times. I said, yo, Thomas, my name's Travis, man. He said, oh, Travis, my bad. He calls me Chris, what's going on? I was like, all right, bro. So now I just let it fly. I'm like, fam, where are you getting Chris from? I say Travis speaking when I answer the phone. I don't understand, dude.
I get they both end in IS, but it's literally Travis Chris.
Right.
Travis Chris. Where the fuck are you getting that like confused from, bro?
And I've gotten books before too. Like, I'm not even lying to you, bro.
Books.
Like, you read my last name and you sat there and called me Books. Like, nigga, did you take the R out yourself and just rename me?
That man thinks that R's are silent.
Yeah, I'm like, no, it's Brooks. You, you read it right. Like, I don't understand that.
Books, that's crazy. But
I get your frustration, brother.
But it is the fact that, like, it is acceptable if you read my name on paper or an email or a document first.
Right.
And DeAndre already isn't a common name. Like, I know more people whose names are Andre or DeAndre. So I can get that confusion if you're reading it on something. But if, like I said, if we're in person talking and you ask me and I, the person whose name it is says DeAndre, and you hit me with, oh, nice to meet you, DeAndre. Bitch, that's not what the fuck I said, and that's not what the fuck you heard. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I was gonna say, it's like, did you just separate it yourself?
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
Like, or do you think I am pronouncing my own name improperly? Like, oh, what's your name, buddy? Thomas? Oh, okay, Thomas.
Oh my God, Thomas.
Yeah. I mean, the H is there, right?
Yeah, I know. But nah, man, that's frustrating as hell, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Let me get off my soapbox for the evening.
Soapbox. No, it was needed. I understand your frustration because it happened to me. It happens to my wife all the time, bro. Like, they will read her name and call her sir. I'm like, what?
Even though
that's another thing.
What?
Yeah, bro. They literally call her sir because they think it's Damon.
Even though her name is Diamond?
Yes, they think it's Damon.
And it's spelled like...
It's spelled like the fucking jewel.
Yeah.
How are you getting it wrong? So, like, but my thing is, like, she made a good point. Especially in email. If you don't know if somebody is a male or female, just say good morning and put their name. You don't have to put sir or whatever.
Sir,
so, you know
ma'am,
what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, just say good morning so-and-so and keep it moving. You don't have to do that. So, people are just ignorant, man. But, dude, I was listening on my way from work the other day, right? I was listening to, I think it was The Weeknd. And I just, side note, I did not care for his last album too much. I was very, very disappointed. And I was listening to this one song called, I think it's called Escape LA, Escape from LA or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and there is a part where the song splits into this like slower joint, and he's singing about like how this girl came into the studio and they started having sex, and like, he was talking about how great he was, and it didn't stop till her back started sweating and all this crap.
Oh my!
And then I started thinking, I'm like, fam, R&B, hip hop, and music artists in general make it seem like they are the best people at sex, like out of everyone. Like every single last one of y'all are just terrific at sex.
Yeah,
I'm like, nah, that's false.
I mean, the man himself, Trey Songz, was quote Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Oh my God.
And then he had that one song where he was like, girl, you gonna think, girl, you gonna think, girl, you gonna think I invented sex. Like, okay, bro, like, all you motherfuckers just out here, killing the cheek beating game.
Right. And then it's even like with Chris Brown, for instance, right? Mm-hmm. I took my wife to his concert when he came to DC. Excuse my kid in the background, but I took her to a Chris Brown concert, and he does this move where like he punches the ground and he does this like slow motion hump joint.
Yeah.
And then all the, oh my God, I'm like,
everybody going crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, okay, how old is Chris Brown? Chris Brown is probably like 30 something, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about me at this age. I'm like, fam, my bones be cracking. Like your energy, because you working all day, your energy kind of low. Mm-hmm. I'm like, fam, he's not keeping that same energy all the time. Like, y'all gotta chill.
Oh, definitely.
As dudes, the first couple times we going all out.
Yeah. It's funny because it's usually like the rapper niggas, like they just
they're the worst.
They blatantly say like they rap about it in the most harsh, crucial way, whereas the R&B dudes will like scale it back. They're still talking about fucking and having sex, but they're saying it like way more, sensually, and like these motherfuckers will paint the whole picture as like a whole song, and whatnot. They like, girl, I'ma lay you down. You know,
This.
like they get into the whole groove instead of just saying, yeah, girl, I'ma beat the cheeks from the back. What? Like it's crazy how like it's a distinct difference between the R&B side and the hip hop side.
Yeah.
But all these artists, all of them, are the fucking the kings of smashing. Like, okay,
Yeah.
bro.
So it's funny. One of my coworkers I used to work with, man, real good dude. He used to smoke Marlboro, like a pack of Marlboros a day.
Damn.
So yeah, so we get into the car.
I think he probably sound like a truck driver.
He do though. That's the funny part. He really do. So we get into the car, and it's country music playing, right? And he rolls all the windows down, sparks up a Marlboro like he in a country music video.
Sparks up a Marlboro like it's a joint or a fucking blunt.
And then looks at me with this. All right.
Shout out Lucas.
Shout out to Lucas in the background there, guys. But so he my wife about to take him out right now. We ain't cutting none of this out. Staying right in there. But so he lights the Marlboro and he gives me this side eye, and he goes, "This is real baby making music, son." I was like, "What?" I'm sitting here listening to the lyrics. I'm like, Duke sound like he's fucking depressed. But then I was like, nah, man. But like, when you really listen to it, it really feel like country music. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I might be able to get some good game with some country music, man. Like they be rapping. They be singing about love, man. Like it's love songs, bro. I was like, damn, I understand now. I can see how I could make a baby to this.
Yeah, I feel like country music today is. I mean, all music is sort of like slowly forming into like a pop type, upbeat shit. Like you, like growing up, not really listening to country music. I just thought country music was like the saddest, most depressing shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if you drove your Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Like I don't care about that. And
that's depressing too, actually.
Yeah.
If you really think about that lyric.
But it's like I guess it's a generational thing as you get these younger artists that are putting out like more relevant pop based versions of their genre. Because even R&B has taken a pop spin. Hip hop has been on a pop wave recently. But it's just the fact that like it boggles my mind that all these motherfuckers just think like they're the best at laying the pipe down. Like
yeah, but even the women, bro. Like it's not even just the dudes. Like now, a lot of times the women like that song "Whop." That one right there, wet ass wappy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
bro. First of all, who can vouch for this? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Even though that song just came out, I'm already sick and tired of that fucking
bro. I'm
that
so
word.
tired
Like,
of it.
like now it's like WAP is the woman's YOLO, whereas like now you got a photo, nigga YOLO. Like and niggas were like niggas said YOLO for everything back in 2011, 2012. WAP is the new like women's empowerment like version to that. Like I got that WAP. Like ugh. Like,
No, you don't.
might want to get that shit.
I was about to say
checked by a doctor.
for sure. I'm like, you got more than just that WAP. You got some infection action going on. You need to go to the doctor, go get that gyno appointment, get that shit checked out.
Yeah, she rocking the yeast infection. She got the bread factory down there.
Yeah, man. But like you said, it's just crazy. It's like men and women nowadays. Everybody in the music industry is just terrific at just doing it. And I'm like, I know that that's a lie. Because first of all, everybody has their off days. Like these music artists will make you think that like no matter what, every time it's time for that business, they're gonna be like, what's that nigga's name? The gray dude on 50 Shades of Grey. I don't even know how he got enough energy to do that shit. Like, bro, that is too much. Yeah, like that's way too much.
Homie be going crazy in the sheets.
Yeah, got a whole
streets.
room. Yeah, got a whole room just for sex. Like, nah, bro.
Like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm straight.
That shit probably got hella Febreze fucking plugins.
And there's a thing about thinking about rooms where people have orgies and stuff, and then you got velvet everywhere. Like that's unsanitary.
Yeah, and velvet's hot as fuck too. So like once like you get it going and you start getting hot and sweaty, that Velvet ain't helping. Velvet
No.
is sweaty as fuck.
Same thing with Silk. Like how these dudes be rapping, yeah, I put her down in them silk sheets. I'm like, yeah, all right. You put her down in them silk sheets, and next thing you know, you're gonna be drenched, bro. Silk will make you hot. I'm good off that.
Turn that fucking that Tempur-Pedic into a fucking waterbed.
Facts.
The way that should be retaining moisture and shit.
Yeah, and then like back to Chris Brown, he got a song where it's, I think how does it go? He's talking about basically him and the girl, like as soon as they get in the house, they not even gonna make it to the bed. But he making it sound like they gonna make it to the floor at least, like right next to the bed. I'm like, first of all, nigga, the floor action is cool, but then your knees gonna start to hurt, and then you be like, dang, my knees starting to lock up. Now your hip hurt. It's just not romantic.
Yeah, not at all.
It's not fun anymore. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, that's all I had, brother.
Yeah, it's crazy times we living with these lyrics and artists saying some outrageous shit.
Yeah,
but
that's for sure.
Before we wrap up with the folks today, I heard you got a special little package in the mail recently.
Yes, sir, man. So I'm chilling today, and me and you were texting back and forth, and you said, "Did I get a package?" And I'm like, "What the fuck is this nigga talking about?" So before I texted you back, I finally went to my mailbox, which I don't do every day, which is a bad habit. I go down there, see a black bag. I'm like, okay. So I come back, and I open my package up, and I see that I have received, yes, sir, a package from Royally Rooted.
Yes, sir.
And it was a shirt and some shorts, man. I'm gonna put it onto my K Grizzly page, give him a shout out. I love it, man. I was like, damn, this is the first time I ever got free clothes. Like, wow. I like it. It's got the nice shorts with the zippers on the pockets with the logo on the left leg. It's nice, man. Yeah. Definitely appreciated it.
Yeah, the homie definitely hooks it up and
for sure
has some real good quality merchandise.
Yeah. I loved it, man. Royally Rooted. Shout out to you, brother.
Yeah. Shout out Royally Rooted. Shout out Sean. We appreciate you holding us down here at the Noname podcast. We appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to yet another week, another chapter of the Noname podcast. Like I said in the intro, you know our voices, but it was me, your boy Dre on this end.
And it was your boy Travis featuring Lucas Brooks, man. That's my son, 1 year old. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for another week. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy out there, y'all.
And y'all have a good weekend. And there we have it.